What is up, you guys? Trick Shot Brother #1 here, back with
Nick.
Again. As you can see, we've made some renovations to our setup, and it actually looks like a legitimate setup now. Welcome back to Sports Talk episode 3. And today's sport is the NBA. And, well, there's been a lot going down.
Oh, yeah.
In the trade deadline, and especially with the Cavs. There's been so many trades with the Cavs. They basically rebuilt their whole team.
Well, yeah, there's just a lot been going down for that team, and I feel like wherever the coaches feel like it's good for them is what's going to happen.
Yeah, and they've been playing a lot better than they did started off the season with them. And I think that the people that they brought in for this team is going to really help them out in the long run, like Rodney Hood, Larry Nance Jr., and etc., because there were so many other players that are on that team, and I think that the Cavs are going to maybe make it to the playoffs now since they got new players. What do you think?
Well, you know, a fresh start or a reset can kind of help a team before the playoffs.
Yeah.
And trying to help them boost them into the playoffs. I feel like change can be good for teams sometimes. So we'll see how it plays out with the Cavs.
Yeah. So, the Cavs with all these new guys, and they're younger guys too, so the Cavs can have them for a lot longer time than what they did with, like, Dwayne Wade and D. Rose and Isaiah Thomas. These new guys can play a lot longer, and they're just rookies pretty much. So, who knows what their future holds? And I think it'll be success. They'll be back on some winning streaks. So yeah.
How do you think LeBron to the Golden State Warriors is like that kind of fantasy going around?
Oh, well, that's been a rumor that has been around for a couple weeks now, and in one of the interviews with LeBron after they heard about that on the internet, so you can't really believe anything they hear on there, but after that, LeBron was interviewed, and he said it was just nonsense. Like, he said he's probably not going to go there. And if he did go there, the Warriors would be unstoppable. They would win a championship every year. So, I don't think LeBron's going to go to the Warriors. Just being the guy that he is, he'll probably go to a team that has some really good players, and he can just add to that team and give them a championship run besides going to the Warriors, which already have a championship-like team with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. So, yeah, I don't think he's going to go to the Warriors. So, that pretty much wraps it up with the Cavs. They made a lot of moves. Derrick Rose is gone. Dwayne Wade is gone. Isaiah Thomas to the Lakers. So many guys that started off with this team are now gone. And the Cavs were struggling with them, and that team really didn't click. They're all really good players, but something just didn't click with them. And I think trading those players away was a better thing for the Cavs for the future for them, instead of just having dead weight pretty much. So that wraps up the Cavs. For the Knicks, Kristaps Porzingis, 7'3" monster. He's been doing super good this season. He's out. He hurt himself, and he tore his ACL. So the Knicks are really kind of down right now without Kristaps in that lineup. And so he's going to be out for the rest of the season. So how do you think that will affect the Knicks and their run?
Well, you don't hear much about the Knicks nowadays, and but you hear then and now about their good players and trades they might have going on. And losing a player like that is just rough, and I feel like it will affect their team severely. And I don't know if they'll be able to come back from this
Yeah.
without a trade or him getting back miraculously like super fast.
Yeah.
So I guess.
And he's already ruled out for the rest of the season, so I think the Knicks are just going to be going downhill now because not having a stud like Kristaps Porzingis is really going to hurt a team like that because they don't really have any other big names. They traded Carmelo Anthony to the Thunder past offseason. So with him out, the Knicks, I think, are going to start struggling, and their playoff hopes are kind of going to be down in the dumps.
Yeah, I don't think they'll get to the playoffs this season.
Nope. And, yeah, so that's a bad loss for them. So going back to the Cavs trades, they traded Isaiah Thomas to the Lakers, which Isaiah Thomas is a point guard, and so is Lonzo Ball. And they don't really know what's going to be going on with him, but his first game with the Lakers, he came off the bench, scored 22 points off the bench. And I think he'll earn a starting spot, and Lonzo will be a sub, because Lonzo is
He's average.
yeah, he's not a breakout rookie like they thought he was going to be. So, I just wanted to say that because Isaiah Thomas, a player like him, being 5'9", but still having all this talent, he should have the starting role rather than having Lonzo Ball, who is just not doing well at all. But yeah, I think Isaiah Thomas should have a starting spot, and Lonzo Ball should be benched. Isaiah Thomas is pretty much already proving that he's better than Lonzo Ball, so I think he'll have a starting spot sometime very soon. Now that we're done talking about the trade deadline, that's in the past. There's been a lot of good deals going on. Now, we're looking ahead to the All-Star Game. And as we said in our first NBA episode on Sports Talk, when we covered that first, it's going to be Team LeBron and Team Curry. So, some of the guys have been hurt on Team LeBron's
lineup.
Yeah. Team LeBron's team.
Team LeBron's team.
On his lineup, like Nick said. There's been a lot of snubs that are now on that team, so best of luck to both teams in this All-Star game coming up. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm still going with Team LeBron, even though all these injuries that his lineup has had, I feel like they're still going to take that W.
Yeah, I agree.
Just with all the talent that he has. And Curry also has a lot of talent, but I do think LeBron is going to take the W because I think he's got a little bit more talent on his team than Curry. So I think Curry could have gotten some more players that were kind of better, but yeah, that's his loss, and LeBron was the better captain. So yeah, we just wanted to touch up on it again, and yeah, that's right around the corner too, so it's literally coming at us quick. Alright, so we are going to have one more topic for you guys, and then we're just going to wrap it up here, and that is something funny. And it is the NBA's secret wine society. And they're not really, where the NBA is right now, they're not really talking about sports cars, all these expensive cars and all this expensive stuff like jewelry and stuff. They're talking about who brings the best wine. Like, what? You're making millions of dollars. Millions of years. You're making millions of dollars every year, and all you care about is the wine. But,
wine is good.
Sports cars and jewelry isn't everything to life, but, wine is just out of, left field, and that's just something weird.
It's so weird.
It's very weird, and so many players have, been battling over who has the best wine bottle at a party. So, I just wanted to bring that up because I thought that was pretty weird. With all their money that they're making, they could do something else.
They could donate to charity.
Yeah. So, yeah, that wraps it up on these topics. And like I said in the last episode, we're going to have challenges on Sports Talk. So I challenged Nick to make a no-looker shot, and luck was on his side. Hits the ceiling, bounces off the chair, and into the hoop. So he successfully completed that
I'm
challenge.
just the best here.
So
You gotta
I'm
give up
gonna
to
let
me.
Nick challenge me to something. So what do you got?
Here's your challenge, Owen.
Yes, my challenge.
You have to bounce the ball off the wall, catch it into the hoop.
Okay. Let's see
Let's
how many
go.
shots do I get?
You got 5 shots to do
5
this.
shots. All right.
Take the shot.
And maybe probably miss. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna try this challenge, and we're just gonna see what happens. So bounce it off the wall and shoot it. I think I can get it first try. Bounce. Shoot. God dang it. Let's see if we can do it again. Bounce. Shoot.
Ooh. On your last 2 tries, you gotta bounce it off the ceiling.
Bounce. Pick it up. Shoot.
You got
Money, boys! Money after 3 tries. That was actually kind of more difficult than I thought.
it. Yeah, I'm just the
So-
best.
Yeah, that's it. That's the challenge. And that wraps it up on Sports Talk episode 3. And we really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And
Subscribe,
Yeah,
and
subscribe.
like this.
if you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Help us get to 70 subscribers. Isn't that right, Nick?
We're about to hit the big 70.
Yes, so help us get to that, please. Make sure you subscribe. And comment down below if you want to see more videos like this in our renovated studio. And yeah, make sure you like this video if you did like it. And until next time, see ya!
That was a good video.